Okay, so tonight our scenario is Arid Heights. So for this one, we have a description that says, free of any financial limits, your challenge is to develop this desert park while keeping the guests happy. The objective is to have at least 2,000 guests in your park. You must not let the park rating drop below 700 at any time. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, there's things you can do to kind of cheese that a little bit, but there's no time limit. You just got to keep people happy. There's no... So, literally when you do that, first thing I think of is like... having a ton of entertainers and staff. You have unlimited money. The entertainers will help keep people happy. So... we can start... let's just put one of these... random color. There's no cash. It's kind of nice not having to worry about cash, because then you can make some fun stuff. Gonna go. Probably going to listen to an audiobook. All right, Ping, have a good night. Get some good rest. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. God bless. Have a great rest of your night. Okay. Hey, we got one guest. And it's a park rating of 700. All right, let's quickly build a ride. I feel like the first one, you have to have a carousel. And just so we don't lose anything while I'm doing this, I need to... I'm not going to forget. We're going to have the game sound up. And unmute it. There we go. And what pathway do we want? Let's do this gray. We got the time to do it because it's early. And actually, let's do this. Whoops, not the queue line. And then we'll do a path. A path. Thanks again for the present. Of course, yeah. You are most... yeah, turbo is what it's called. Yeah, you are most welcome. Okay, and we should probably get some food. And a drink. And how... let's see, let's take a look how much we... oh, we have tons of space. Look at this. We have more space than we need to get 2,000 guests. I mean, look, we already got 18. We'll have 22 in a second. Crashing down too. Have a fun night. New campaign is up, by the way. All right, I'll try and check on that in the morning. I got some time in the morning. I can probably swing by and see what's going on. Thank you. Appreciate that, Slinger. Have a good night. God bless you. And we'll see you... we'll see you another time. Oh, it stopped again. Gosh, that dang camera. I don't know why it's doing this. Like every 5 minutes. Anyways. Maybe at some point I'll just ignore it and it'll just be what it is. Okay. Let's get some pathways. Let's do that and we'll kind of wrap around. We'll make sure to have plenty of excuse me, plenty of space between our rides. Transport, no. Sceneries, no. Water, no. Let's wait on coasters. So let's just get... I like getting thrill rides first. Let's just do thrill rides. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got the looping. We'll do some fun stuff with that. Actually, you know what? Let's put it right in the middle. Let's match it like that one, kind of. I'm always concerned because, like, whenever it says build this and doesn't have the price down here, it makes me think that I can't build there. Any kind of track thing like this little track window. But no, it's just because we don't have, money is no object in this scenario. Okay, let's see. Do we have any good? No, these are like the classic wooden. It's not the new wooden. But hey, money is no object, so we can do something crazy. Actually, this one looks like a good one. That's fairly compact. What if we put something like that here? Okay. Oh, I should turn the music up just a little bit more. As Connor says, just everyday life, I guess. Oh, just with your business and stuff. Hey, Storgos, welcome back. Come with a question. So mad. You may think madness took me. What's going on? I might not be the best, have the best answer for you. But I'll see what I can say. Alright, we need to build pathways. I need to look through these supports. Raise or lower land. Where are we? Oh, not there. Right there. If human-like robots ever became a reality, should we as Christians treat them as we would a fellow human being, or would it be fair and perhaps even wise to regard such creations as inherently dangerous or corrupt? Yes, I'm putting on the full tinfoil hat for this one. Ah, man. You know what? I would kind of lean, I think, to your second thought there. But yeah, because I mean, they're not created by God, they're created by man, so it's just a manufactured thing. They may think they have a soul, but it's an artificial soul. Because that's the thing too. I mean, as humans, we're more than just a body. That's just the physical. We also have our soul and our spirit. And some AI, robot, whatever, they may be programmed to think they have a soul or something like that, but, you know, deep down, they don't have a God-made soul. Personally, I'd say they have no. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even read your other message there, but I think we have a similar idea. Merely a crude imitation of life, so my answer would be no. In fact, I would even go further to treat them as we would treat humans. To treat them as we would treat humans would be not just misguided, but something akin to demonic. It's one of those things that should be creation as a tool, but to regard it as equal with the God's design, how could he not? Would it not border blasphemy? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to treat it as like it's a human or anything like that. I mean, I would treat it more like a tool. That's how I'd probably see it more. Let's give it a fun color. Do we want blue? What is green kind of fun? Green's kind of fun. Different per train. Train 1 is going to be green with light tan. Light tan. What's your favorite color? Light tan. Does red work or blue? Or would like a purple? Maybe like that. That's fine. That looks fine. It's all good. Okay. Let's see on draft. Have you ever discussed the deuterocanonical books on stream or in general? I've never heard that term before, but I think I might have an idea what you're talking about. What is deuterocanonical? Oh, sorry, I missed that, Connor. You want to be a worker? You should have yelled at me a little bit more. I just saw that pop up where I adjust. Connor, do you want to be a handyman, a mechanic, or an entertainer of various kind? And you know what? Since money is no object, we can spam bathrooms all over the place. Entertainer. What kind of entertainer, Connor, do you want to be? For some reason, I think there's like two N's or two A's or something in rain. Part of your name there. Let's see. I guess most Protestant denominations consider them apocryphal. Oh, okay. You mean like the Maccabees and what's the other really popular one? The Book of Enoch. Is that what you mean by that? Yes. Okay. I have never actually read them myself. I've heard things about them, but oh, and if you guys want to be like, I don't know if there used to be a Twitch integration that your Twitch chat could be a guest. If you want to be a guest, then we can track you. We can even do that too for fun. Because then it'll show like what rides you've been on if you click this little eye, so we know where you are in the park. I would probably, without having read them, only hearing things about them and stuff, and knowing that they're not in the Bible, like the canon Bible, I would say that they may be well, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to think and do things at the same time. They may be heavily inspired by biblical things, but there's a reason why they're not canonically in the Bible. So there's got to be something in there that is that doesn't jive with the Bible. Let's see. Oh, hey, Powder Keg Greg, good to see you. Jude and Peter quote from the Book of Enoch, and Enoch is near verbatim to Jude. Yeah, I've heard, and I've noticed that there are references, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I think even Paul has references to Greek philosophers and things in certain parts of his letters and things like that. So I mean, there's references to non-biblical things in the Bible, but that doesn't mean that those references are always 100% correct or are biblical themselves, but they may have good points to them or good parts to them. So, but I would need to read through those myself before I come to a full conclusion. But from my limited knowledge, I would say that there must be something in there that is keeping it then from being a part of the Bible canonically. Good question, though. Read a few of them or listened to audiobooks. Okay. Yeah, I should do that. I know we're in a small group that has talked about different things, and that would be a really good one to talk about. Because we've talked about several different topics and interesting things. What color hat should we do? What would stand out and be fun? I've done yellow hats before. Done pink and purple and all that. Maybe green. Green hats. Maybe we'll get shirts. You can sell hats and you can sell shirts. There's two different stalls like that, which we're not really selling. They're just giving them away. If you use the Bible as a measuring stick, you'll be fine. Yeah, I would default to that. I would always say, go by what the Bible says. And if you're seeing something that's in one of those other books, in Enoch or such, and it's contradicting what is said in the Bible, then that's where I would probably want to look at things a little bit closer and have some discretion and like what the Bible says, to test it, to see, what is this actually biblical. So you're Eastern Orthodox, so they are canonical in your church. Okay. But I'm always curious to what other denominations think of them. The Book of Enoch is only canon for the Ethiopian church, though. Honestly, yeah, I'm part of non-denominational church. I've pretty much been non-denominational my whole life, except for during college when you're kind of limited in time where you're at. We just kind of found a good church, went to an Assemblies of God church. Most of the time went to, I think, a Presbyterian church for a year with my sister. But otherwise, yeah, and the thing with that is that honestly, they just don't even talk about it. So, I mean, it's got to be something that there's got to be something important in it for it to then be referenced in preaching and this and that in a way that it's regarded like the Bible. And so it's just because it's canonically not in the Bible outside of like what you're saying, it's just not referenced or whatever. So the only one I've even considered being close to scripture is the first Enoch, because the book of Jude quotes it and it was an Ethiopian Bible. Yeah. One book of Enoch, or first book of Enoch, was pretty much complete. It's the other ones you stay away from, since there's a lot where they're filled in. Okay, I'll have to look at that and see. Yeah, test the spirits. Yep. I think you guys have just given me some homework to do this week, is to go look more into that. Like the first and second Esdras, but don't remember if anything's off about them. Haven't personally found or heard of contradictions with First Enoch. I know Jasher and Jubilees have a few little things off about them, but they're cool to listen to for historical context on some stuff. Yeah, I'll have to look at that and just maybe see if there's any commentaries on them as well. Yeah, no, that's definitely a good thing to look at and think about. Because yeah, I mean, they can still have some historical context, and they can still have some decent things in there, but just going in knowing that it isn't for most of the church, is not considered canon. Okay, sorry. I like to have someone's stream up on my phone here to give them a view and kind of peek over and see how they're doing while streaming myself. Okay. I hope that kind of answers your question, Undrafted. Thank you for that was a good question. Something I don't really, honestly, I just don't really think about all too often. So I appreciate that. Had some good conversation there. Yeah, it's good to go into it with discernment, of course, and knowing that it's not included for a reason and seeing what those reasons are. Yeah, it's because a lot of churches don't teach the Genesis 6 of angels commingling with the daughters of man, hence the Sethite theory, which is not scripturally supported or sound, and it spawns in Nephilim Rephaim. Yeah, I know we had in our small group we had a good discussion about Nephilim. It is quite interesting, and there are some interesting thoughts about that and ideas. Okay, we're just gonna make a loop around this guy just to give people a little bit more room to walk. But I think one of the biggest things is just the tainted DNA by Nephilim, making them like unclean. It was an interesting discussion. I'm trying to remember bits and pieces of it, but yeah. Hey Casey, how you doing? Welcome in. Like I listened to the book of Adam and Eve and decided it was a bad book because it almost made me want to feel bad for the devil. Yeah, you kind of wonder who wrote that then. That sounds a little questionable. Yeah, you gotta have that discerning spirit. And whenever you're hearing interesting things like that, you never know what could be trying to sneak in to your mind to think that, oh, this is real, this is normal. Well, let's think about that again first. Casey, I'm hurting. Oh, basically have tendonitis in your foot from overuse. Oh man, have you been on your feet a lot with your job or something, or what? I'm trying this out just a tiny bit. Let me know if there's a certain if the sound level is good, if you can hear the music versus the game. Let's see. Undrafted. Well, like I said, the Ethiopian church is the only church that considers the Book of Enoch canon, but the others, like Maccabees, Wisdom, and Ezra, just examples, were in the Bible for 1,500 years. Luther wanted to remove them, and even some books in the New Testament, like James and Romans and Revelations, but instead ended up labeling the Deuterocanonical books as apocryphal. But in the Catholic and Orthodox Bibles, they remain ex-canon. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know it was like that for James, Roman, and Revelations. These are interesting books to think, or to have that as a classification for. You're working 7 days a week, Casey? Man, why are you working so much? That's got to be rough. You need to have some time to rest, too. All right. Maybe we can have this like right here. Well, that's kind of, it blends in too much. Walls, edges. It needs to be green. It needs to be green. It's a little bit too bland. I think, is that the most? Yeah, 64. I see your message there, Greg. Hold on. Let me just get this connected up really quick. It can help you answer the questions of why David and Joshua we're told to pretty much genocide a lot of tribes. They were Nephilim, Rephaim, and not human. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. It's like having that like I was saying, that kind of tainted DNA in it, and so yeah, you kind of wonder what it would be like nowadays if they actually did do what God said and take care of the and eliminate their enemies like God wanted them to. What would it be like? What how different would things be? Instead of having them kind of linger on. We did all those already. Oh, not scenery. Okay, we can. Okay. Yeah. There's only 2 of us, so we both split the day by 6 hours. Oh, that's right, you had the split shifts. 6 hours each, and then my coworker works 3 hours on Saturday, Sunday mornings, then I work 2 hours Saturday, Sunday evenings. Man. Are you guys actively trying to hire to find more people, or some other part-time person or something? Man, that's really busy. I think with any of that, just just know what your boundaries are when you need to step back to take care of yourself, Casey. Make sure you're not being taken advantage of just because there isn't another person there. That's not your fault, and that's something that whoever's running the organization needs to take care of. So, yeah, don't run yourself in the ground because of that. No, because both me and her are getting 36 to 40 hours a week, which helps both of us pay. Okay, so you're not over 40. Okay, I wasn't sure if you're going over 40 and doing all that or something. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Please don't confuse the Deuteronomical canon books with the Gnostic Gospels. Those are very different and not recognized by canon by any church. Yeah. I'll have to write myself a note and look those up. I appreciate you bringing that up, Undrafted. You told your boss not to hire someone. Greg says, if you want a good book that covers this and then some, check out Genesis 6 Conspiracy Part 2 by Gary Wayne. I had him on your podcast a lot. Oh, cool. So you know him. Nice. Good guy, founded in the Word. Of course, Acts 17:11, everything. You know what? I know I was in a small group and we went through Acts recently, but I want to see. I remember what it is. Now these Jews were more noble than those in Thessalonica. They received the word with all eagerness, examining the scriptures daily to see if these things were so. Yeah. Right on. Tell Mr. Dude on Rumble that we love the Gen 6 conspiracy books over here. Yeah, Powder Keg Greg. So I don't know if you probably know Bronson from Sully Switch. He's also on Rumble. Him and his wife Connor, that Acid Rain. That's Connor, his wife. So I'm sure you guys are maybe following each other already. So, but yeah. Is it tall enough? About 200 feet, roughly. Hey, Hermione, welcome in. Good to see ya. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? God bless you. I need to give some more shout outs to people that have shown up. So I will try to catch up with all these. Hey, thank you for the follow, Greg. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And don't worry, I will hopefully get to all of you guys for the shoutouts on Twitch there. Just want to space them out a little bit. I'm now over on Twitch. Yeah, I'm glad at least I have that chat thing on there so all of you guys can still talk together, so it's a cohesive time rather than being segmented between platforms. So, and then yeah, so if you haven't been following Sully Switch, Connor is the better half of Sully Switch. Please go check them out. We have also Hermione, who's here, another wonderful Christian streamer. Don't tell Bronson. No, he probably knows you're the better half. And I'm drafted as well. Did you get your internet fixed? Did you get that all sorted out with your ISP? I hope you're able to... That's frustrating to have your stream kind of go kaput and just be kind of lagging out and all that stuff. No, I did not get it fixed. Ugh. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be surprised from an ISP, but man, gosh, that's frustrating. That is really frustrating. Feel sick. Thirsty. Want to go on something more thrilling. Well, we got a couple thrill rides. Let's see. Why don't we try to do some cool... Oh, this would be a good platform to do them on. Okay. Let me try to catch up. I feel like I missed a few things. Haven't heard of Bronson. I'll have to check him out. Yeah. Yeah, and Sully Switch. They're on Rumble and Twitch, so you'll see them on both sides. You'll see them. They usually stream on Fridays, and maybe other days, but they've kind of cut back to just Fridays. So, yeah, enjoy the devotions. Nice. And I was wondering if you've ever read any of those books that he mentioned. I would not be upset if you did not want to check them out or discuss them on stream. I just always include them in your Bible reading time and recommend to any Christian whether you recognize them as divinely inspired or not. Yeah, no, it's good to know what things they're out there and everything. So no, that's a good recommendation to at least check them out. So I'll don't I have... I guess I don't. I guess I'll just add on to these, right? This is the center. Why don't we do it like this? We're gonna have a bunch of them here. This is pretty fun. That... Oh, that's right. I need to kind of... You kind of have to do this. Loop to the right. Okay. To do something like that. I did this, so you can synchronize these together. And so I did this, but having like 6 or 8 of them in line with each other. It's pretty fun. Next year I'm probably going to do part-time and get a third person so we can go to college on campus, but I don't know, because with part-time I would still need the extra money, so I'd probably do DoorDash's extra early morning shift or late shift. Yeah, no, it's a balancing act. It's not... close is that? Let's see what 42 looks like. No, it's not easy. This park is called Arid Heights. So this is in the second expansion of the first game. All right, how far did that go? Okay, we can do 45. Okay, we gotta have these match. Left, just a mirror image of each other. So we'll just have to keep, maybe there's a way we can still run these. And I don't want to like mess this up with pathways until we're done. But we'll see. Maybe I can at least get things going and then come back and finish the track. The biggest thing is just getting their let's see, I need to let's see, where are we at? Is that there? No, I can do one more. And then left. Then up. Left. Flat. We'll do something kind of like this. And now, see, like, they kind of are in line like that. Now we put the entrance exit there. And we'll be able to do, I think we'll be able to do 6. It took us forever to get Rumble to work right. Oh. Rumble wasn't working for you. I had to multi-stream through OBS. What is going on here? Let's see. Rumble wasn't working for you. Oh, okay. Like, you mean just with the Rumble Studio or the other? Yeah, I'm using Rumble Studio and it's been working good. I used to use Restream, but now I can go to, because I also had Kick. Well, I still have Kick, but oh, that's right. This one needs to go up to 45. Powered launch without passing station. There we go. Oh, that has a longer... Oh, gosh. Turn hidden. This one has a longer train. 4 cars. Has 8. Let's go down to 6. Alright. Red. Let's just get rid of those. By doing the construction button, that takes off the train. Let's go up to 6 on these. And let's bring it down to 42. Because then it has a little more mass behind it. Yeah. Synchronize. Minimum wait time, no. Test. It's not perfect, just because there's a little bit different edge of a track there. Rumble wasn't working, had to multi-stream. I did finally order your biology lab kit. Okay, and a new laptop. Nice. Is it like a Chromebook or something then? Took forever to get Rumble to work right. Yeah, it took me a little bit, and then I just switched over to using Rumble Studio maybe about a month ago or so now, and it's been working pretty good. I've only had one hiccup, but it was only for one night. Otherwise, this worked pretty good. I recommend slowly switching Tiny House and Worship because they're... Yes, Tiny House is another great group. Must be something on their end just started happening to me today. Rumble Studio has been pretty solid for me as well. Hookups here and there. It hasn't been too bad. What kind of issues were you having with Rumble, Greg? Let's see, Connor. I'll be sure to follow. Yeah. You can buy them separately in one book at most Christian bookstores. Most of the time, you'll find them in a book called Apocrypha. It has all the Deuteronomical books, or any Bible that says with Apocrypha on it. Gotcha. In between the New and Old Testament. Okay. Good to know. Let me close these. And you know what? Let's see. Can we... Maybe there's something we can do to, like, connect these up. If these... Something like this. I don't know. Oh wow, that lines up perfectly. Alright, let's just turn those green. I'll work on getting this going on here. I just know that there's gonna be... Maybe we'll just do the same kind of... Oops. Same kind of thing here. Up to... Let's do something kind of like that. Right? And we'll do green on this side. 1, 2. Broken down? How's that broken down already? It's only been testing. Safety cutout. Okay. Whatever. Let's see. Alright, back to studying because I start classes on Monday. Well, good luck on your classes, Casey. Thanks for stopping by and coming and saying hello. God bless you. I hope your classes go well. And we'll see you next time. Or I could do some sort of like shorter line that is up here. That could work too. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Here, let's put some benches and garbage cans over here too before we go too far. Oh, that's why I came out right there. This needs to be over one. That's why it seemed a little bit far. There we go. Okay. 7-year-old cousin also starts school in the morning. Man. Oh, I guess it is around that time. I know when I went to school, I went to college out further east when I was in Tennessee, and I know they started pretty early out there. I'm used to, like, back where I grew up in Washington, a lot of them didn't start until like early September a lot of the time. let's get these going so they're like up at the top. And we can like, ooh, is he gonna drop? Oh, he's gonna drop. Sorry, kiddo. Now he's wandering around the desert. Where am I? I'm lost. Do we need... Come on, people. Stop walking over here where there's nothing there. Now we need to save him. Yeah, we should check in and see what Connor's up to. Connor is on this roller coaster. She's got a map, a hat. She's been on a few rides. She's pretty happy. Rumble Studio's been pretty solid for me as well. Hiccups here and there. It keeps saying there was an error on Rumble in, so it would let me go. It wouldn't let you go live, so I just switch over to multi-stream and plug it in. Yeah, I know. This happened like last week or something like that. Early last week. I don't know what it was. And randomly in the middle of my stream, it cut. My video got cut on Rumble. And it was still live, but people were saying they couldn't hear my audio. The video was going through the other destinations, Twitch and Kick. No problems there. And I should have just left it the way it is, because I was like, well, I can like end the stream and start it back again and see if it fixes it. No, that didn't quite fix it, and I wasn't able to start again in Rumble Studio, so I had to quickly get my Twitch thing set up again and just go straight from Twitch, or straight to Twitch from OBS, and then skip Kick just to get back up and running really quickly. So yeah, there's some weird stuff sometimes. Watch this. Bye, Snowman. But yeah, Tennessee. You went to UT Knoxville. Oh, you did? That's cool. I went to a different. I'll DM you because I don't want to give like a lot of personal information. But yeah, I didn't go to UT out there, but I went to a different school. Oh, actually, dang it. Now they're all going to be flooding in. Oh, sorry, guy. Here, I'll put you right there. You want to go in there, right? I want to go one more over. Trying to keep it symmetrical if I can. Okay. There's that. Now they're running. We'll worry about colors later. Yeah, I want to say they're making tweaks to the Canvas Studio since the Direct Art TMP is pretty much set up. Yeah, I don't know all that kind of side of stuff. I've only just connected the Direct RTMP and did that. I haven't really gone into doing anything else because I don't know what that means. And I haven't really dug into it, so. Okay, so this one goes straight twice. S bend to the right. Then we'll go up. Vertical loop to the right. Flat up. Sharp up. Up to just past 105. And we will have 6 cars. Synchronize. Do these ones have a minimum? No, I took it off. No minimum. Let's see. Entrance, exit. Canvas Rumble Studio is more like StreamYard setup, but you can create an ingress that allows you to use OBS, kind of like a hybrid. Yeah, I'd have to like see some videos how that works and what all that entails, because I have not haven't done any of that kind of stuff. So I'm not as well versed in that necessarily, so. Whoops, not that. Okay, there's that. That's what I was looking for, right? Yes, that's connected. Okay, so that one's... Oh, it hasn't even tested yet. Okay. Cool. All right, people, come on in. I kind of like having these queue lines shorter anyways as well. Okay. Actually, let's put a garbage can there. Garbage. Garbage. All right. I'm off the bed. Off the bed, misled. Peace and God bless. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Have a blessed night. Get some good rest. Thank you for coming by, and we'll see you another time. Thanks. All right, we're doing good. People are really happy. All right, let's see. Can we get another one going? We probably can't. One. All right. Ooh, is that gonna work? Oh, that just barely works. Whew. Yeah, this rate. Otherwise, if we wanted to have more than 6 next to each other, we'd have to have a little bit more of a straight section coming out of the end of the station platform to work, because it needs to like move over, because the loops take up two squares side by side, and so when you are next to each other, they also need to do that. So it goes from having 6 next to each other to being taking up like 12 spaces at that point. So, all right. Entrance, exit. Launch. 42, no minimum weight. Oh, we can only have 5. That's fine. Not a big deal. Now, it might act a little bit differently, and if it is that much, we'll just go and have everything else be like 5 cars. We can close it down. So. All right. Whoops, not that one. Cut away. I know this is really weird to do. There we go. That helps. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting these all tied in the right way. Okay. 1, 2. Flat. Let's bring that back up. Actually, that's the last one. So we can go like 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'd like to have them if they can stay in line with each other and be constant, but... Ooh, Connor's over here at the shuttle loop. One of them, number 2. She's on the red one there. That's probably her right there. Okay. And last one. So we do this, and then eventually we'll build one, some other ride to like go right through all the middle of these, where it will do like go-karts or something like that, something fun. To the left. Okay. Entrance and exit. 5 cars. Power launch. 42. No minimum wait time. Oh yeah. Cool. No, we wanted this. Put these TVs in the last few here. It's hard to see. Let's do that again here. Sorry, I'm just trying to finish these really quick so we can just be done with this. All right. That's all the landscaping, or not, all the little things there. So. Oh, is it not synchronized? I wonder why they're not filling this one up. There's people in line right there. One nice thing is keeping these short is that will force people to continue on to fill in these other queue lines then, so that hopefully we can have a full group of people for each one. Cool. Let's throw a few trees in here, and then we'll set some colors. Not a lot of space for anything there. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to have like the same track color? Probably want to have like the same track color but different train colors or something. Or we could have different, yeah, do it that way. Have white be the main. Accent color. What do we want to do? Ooh, we could do black in a color. That'd be kind of cool. Let's do that. Okay, so that one's green. This one, we can keep it red. Kind of a bright red. This one, let's do... do yellow. No, let's do another. Let's do purple. Looks really cool. This one we'll do yellow for this one. This one we can do blue on this one. Set it dark enough blue. And then orange for the last one. A good variety here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. I think having it black instead of white also has a good contrast with the sand. Too crowded, clean, tiny, feel sick, not hungry. Okay. Too crowded. Okay. Well, what can we do about that? It's not too bad. It's just like the entrance over here. Maybe we should have like brought it out further so we could have had a pathway on the perimeter too. Maybe that would have been a good way to do it. I mean, we could honestly still do something like that. Just move these rides there in the front. There's only 3 of them. Move those out. Move them back. Maybe we can do that. Then they can kind of be away from all of that. Ooh, what if we did this kind of theming for the whole park? That would be actually pretty cool. Enterprise 2, let's just do that. Okay. Sorry, friends. Come on, handyman. Get out of there. Hopefully they don't get too upset about that. So, Connor, what's Bronson up to tonight? What's going on in Bronze Land? All right, let's do merry-go-round next. Wait, let's... That... Sorry, Carousel. No music. We got background music going on. He's sleeping like a lazy old sleepyhead. Oh man, I was almost hoping that he'd be... No, you don't need to wake him up. I was almost hoping that he'd be here, because, man, Mrs. Pickles and I were watching... So we were on, you know, on our anniversary trip at a hotel, resort, whatever kind of place. And, so we're watching TV, live TV, which we almost never do. And we were seeing all these commercials for, you know, for pharmaceutical drugs. And I know this is like going way off here, but I don't know, my mind was just like, I kind of forgot like how many pharmaceutical drug commercials there were. And I was thinking, man, how did they come up with the names for all these? And so I was like, well, I got on Grok. I was like, hey Grok, come up with a fictional drug name. And I came up with one. And then I was like, and what was it? Because then it also gave me more information about like what the drug did or something like that, which is kind of a little eerie. And then I was like, tell me what the side effects are, because it didn't say anything about them. And that was interesting as well. And so I was like, I almost wanted to share the little conversation that Grok had with me on the Discord. I thought Bronson would have gotten a kick out of that. Come on, people, stop walking inside the queue line. There's nothing here. So, that's my little story. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of strange. There's just so much out there. Yeah, we can do that. Entrance, exit, test, green. Twist 2 doesn't have a path. Yes, it does. Calm down, game. I'll have to see it. Maybe there's something else that I can put over here. I don't know. Maybe we can just have another pathway. Like that. Just to have a little bit more of just stuff there. I would like to... Let's go do that cutaway view. Oh, okay, that's that level. Okay. Can we... Oh, footpath is in the way. That's right. Height marks on paths. That's at 20. We're at 30. Okay, that connects up. Okay. Alright, people. That one's closed too. And 1, 2, 3, 6. We'll put some other food things here when we unlock more food stuffs. Green hats and purple shirt. Okay. What else? I kind of don't want to like put anything else too much in this little lush zone. But I don't know. You know, let's have one handyman come down here. And all his job is to mow. And he's gonna take this whole little section right here. His whole job, his whole career, is just mowing. Okay. Alright, I wanted to change the colors. Because we have time. This is black. That can be red. It kind of works, I guess. This one will be interesting, though. That's a lot of color. What if we switched them? That's kind of cool. Train 1, train 2. Okay. Cool. This almost kind of works. But that looks good too. And let's do... Well, the carousel's orange. Let's do... yellow. This one... Oh. That doesn't really do that much different there, really. It's still white. Okay, we can do that. That's simple. Okay. Bronson sleeping? Nah, that can't be. He doesn't sleep. Okay. Let's see, what else do we want to build? There's plenty of stuff. Oh, what is this guy doing all by himself? Is there anyone that's just randomly walking around by themselves somewhere? I don't see anyone. Really hoping that doesn't happen very often. How did this guy get out there? Oh, I see. I was like, what's making him do that? There's no exit pathway. Most people get in right back on the pathway, but one person doesn't. He's leaving me to deal with another split night. Oh, staying up late. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad that at least you can be here to relax a little bit. I want to do something big that I haven't done before. This is huge. This is pretty cool, though. Cool. Actually, let's do entrance there, 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 Color.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Pretty neat indeed. Okay, we'll keep an eye on this guy. He has to get all the way around anyways to do a full circuit, so it'll take a little bit. Let's get a pathway going. Yeah, this will be pretty cool. There aren't too many scenarios where it's just unlimited cash. So it's kind of cool to be able to have that. So we'll be able to have some fun. Let's see, how do we want to get a pathway over to the other side? Did I freeze? I froze. Thank you. And please let me know when that happens. I don't recognize it. My viewer screen is like down here off to the side where I'm not really looking. This wonderful camera that I have is just wants attention. It's just acting up. Can we get under here? Maybe we can just like... Let's see, can we not see the rides? There. Something like that might do it. Well, yeah, because we can come up through there. I should go to device manager, delete the drivers, and then when you see the device again, reinstall. Yeah, that was my plan after the stream, because I was wondering if it was just a weird thing that wasn't always going to happen, but this is the third stream that I've seen it happen, so I'm going to does this have music to it? No. So I was gonna do that. So how did this person get all the way out here? Was he wandering around by himself otherwise somehow? Okay, so that's in the way. Can we go down? Yes. Actually, why don't we just go... Can we? No. Has to do that. So why don't we do... do that. One more. Okay, that doesn't look too awkward. Oh my gosh, it freeze again. Sometimes it does pretty good for a while. I looked back at it a few times earlier and it was doing fine. And then sometimes it just resets after a minute or two. Very strange. Okay, is this done yet? Yes. Oh my gosh. This is unbearable. Come on, camera. And it literally did it again. What is it doing? Alright. We're just gonna... Nope, it did it again. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And you're just gonna see my face. Because I don't want to have to keep messing with it. And I don't want to deal with that in the middle of the stream. So, you're gonna get my smiling face for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I know. I like Book of Gaming, he does it too, where he'll have a good picture of himself. Sometimes even like in his streaming spot, smiling, and that's what he puts when he doesn't feel like having his camera on. It's almost like I need to just do something kind of like that. So. Technology, right? Am I right? Can't live with it, can't live without it. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Oops. And we'll do it with this one. Alright. It's kind of a nice way to do... I love that paintbrush option to just randomly spread, and it has different density options. Just because placing trees by hand can be kind of annoying, so... Okay, so we have that. Man, I guess I don't need my light on my face. Well, that's easier on my eyes. Okay, so we just did a coaster. Let's do... What do we got? We can do bumper cars? So we can do something over here and then have a pathway come through here or something. Let's just do that. All in the same color. Alright, let's do... Purple. No. What do we miss? We did yellow? I don't want to do green. Maybe this is going to be green too. I don't want it to be like Christmas colors. Okay. Got that. Now I can eat snacks and you won't even notice. Okay, things are looking pretty good here. We're spacing things out pretty well. coasters are drawing in a lot of people. Let's, what other kind of big twister can we do? And are people getting in line? Yeah, people are loving that. Okay, so people like high-intensity rides in this park. Each park, the guests... Whoa. How big is this thing? It's so big and tall that you literally need to have a flat... like a perfectly flat area. Because it's too high for supports. That is funny. Okay, cannot do that one, that's for sure. That one's kind of cool. So they can put up with a high intensity rating, which is good. Can they walk under that? We could probably have a pathway that goes under that still. Yeah. Okay. Okay, do that. How many trains? 3 trains, 8 cars, that's perfect. Okay. Test this out. Ooh, silver's interesting. Or gray. I feel like it's not as fun though. Like it's not a bad color aesthetic thing or whatever. Is a webcam meant to be frozen? Yeah, I need to reset the driver. It keeps freezing multiple times. It's happened to me like 10 times this stream already. And so I'm just throwing in the towel on it. We'll fix that later. So, Zach Dad, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Smell, yeah. we're having a grand time. The smile just emanates and shows the frustration that I've had with this webcam in the past couple streams. Actually, we want to go right there. And then, so it lines up, come across this way. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, and we need to do the queue line. The smile of I'm dying inside, yeah. The smile of I'm going to stomp this webcam as soon as I'm done streaming and smash it into 1,000 pieces. It's not even that old, honestly. It's really not that old of a camera. Which I'd like to get something that's a little bit better. It's a very cheap, like 720p camera anyways. It's just like one of your typical ones that you'd probably get for work or something like that. If you have a desk job or something. Nothing fancy. Oh, you know what? Let's, I'm gonna do that so that I can easily branch off to go that way. To give us some room. The roller coaster games were so good. What do you mean were? They are still good. And we are running the Open RCT2 mod over this. So basically what that does is it's an open source mod that sits on top of the base game, and they have a lot of bug fixes for the game. There's a lot of new features and enhancements that they've added, new rides, shops and stalls, track pieces. Like one of the cool things is that you can now have a whole park up on a server and you can play multiplayer on it, which is pretty cool. Okay, I've been kind of expanding a little bit and I haven't done any other bathrooms, so let's make sure we have enough bathrooms over here. So this park, this scenario that we're doing, money is not an object. We are just trying to get to 2,000 guests while maintaining at least a 700 park rating, which is pretty easy to do, just keeping people happy. So you should build that massive ride if you want to. Yeah, I'm looking through a lot of the pre-builds so I can build really big ones, but the only problem is that some of them, because they're made to the extreme, you basically need to put them on a flat plane. And I mean, I guess we could flatten out some of this stuff, but I kind of don't want to terraform everything to make things just like a flat nothing. But because there's even just a little bit of a dip here and there, they're too high for supports for these low spots. It's really funny. 1 through 3 are so good. Rollercoaster Tycoon 4 never happened, and the Planet Coaster in the new Rollercoaster Tycoon. Yeah. I've never played 3. I've only played 1. And then I got the second one to start going through all of these and have really enjoyed it. Whoops, let's zoom in. And so, I've tried. I got Planet Coaster. I played it a little bit. It didn't really grab me a whole lot. And I know they've come out with like Rollercoaster Tycoon World and some other spin-off things, and they always got abysmal ratings. So I've kind of stuck where shied away from trying those out. But there are some fun things you can do with a Planet Coaster. There's a lot of freedom with design and stuff like that, but what are we gonna build? But what else we got? Any other food? Fried popcorn? But I don't know. Did we do random colors on these two? Yeah. Trying to play and think and talk at the same time. I don't know. It just didn't grab me as a game as much. Wasn't as exciting as I wanted to, and my computer is pretty old. It's on its 10th year right now, and the only thing that is keeping it relevant is the fact that I've gotten the best processor I can CPU for it, which wasn't much of a bump. It's a 6th gen Intel, and then I have a solid state that it's running on. So 3 was the start of the 2D Tycoon games going 3D. They're really fun. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the third one. I have just never tried it. I started out in the first game of this and really enjoyed it, and so actually, you know what? These should probably be purple trains, right? They kind of blend in a lot, but matching the aesthetic. Okay, there's a lot more pathways, so we're looking good. Let's get a few more. Let's get 10 more handymen. And 5 more mechanics. think we got enough entertainers. Okay. What else? Some other got a small one here, the swinging inverter ship. I could stick something like that in here, but that's almost kind of, it's a little tight. I don't want it to be too tight through here. I could do something on this side. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that looks very good with orange. I just haven't really done much orange yet. Maybe we'll do blue instead. Or red. Maybe red would look good. Red. Blue. Blue's not bad. Kind of looks like a shark. Oh, I see. We'll do that. And this one we can just go straight up. Okay, that'll give at least 4 squares for a queue line, so it's not too short, but not too long. And yeah, there's plenty of that stuff there already. Perfect. I like how everyone is starting to look the same with the purple shirts and the green hats. See, where's the t-shirt stall? Right there. Let's purple. And hat stall is green. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We need to get some more food items. We need a little more variety. There's no like these are all just like snack food. I know it doesn't matter to them, but there's not like real food. These are all just kind of like snack things. Oh, we can't search our funding level, so it's like probably researching it just like the average middle of the road level. So that's why we're not seeing stuff as often. Crooked House. We haven't done the fair. Maybe the Ferris will be another good one over here. We did have some other stuff here for those of you that came in a little late. We did have a few smaller flat rides over here, but it just kind of congested everything to have too many things. So we have one over here. It's off from the center a little bit. We'll do the same with this one. And this will allow it to not be too congested through here. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that orange on this one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Do Do we want it that way or do we want it reversed? If we do that... Okay, that's a little too much orange. That looks fine. We'll do that. And you know what? We should probably start putting more trees through here. There. Kind of looks more lived in and a little bit more exciting. It's always nice to have foliage. Otherwise it looks so bare and empty, it just looks fake. So we could, if we get like the motion simulator or something else kind of small, we can probably put in this little corner here, but I don't want to stuff it too tight. Let's see, what else can we put? I think we're doing pretty good with like benches and garbage cans, and oh, we don't have anything over here. Sometimes they like to sit while they eat. Okay. That looks good. And you know what? Let's put these tall trees in here. There. Kind of fill in the space a little bit. Ooh, you know what we could also do? Make this look like a little mini oasis. Okay. Okay. Next, got the haunted house, crooked house. Can do one of those over here. Entrance, exit. Oh, are we above? Oh. You know what? What was I like right here? Huh. Okay, I did not realize that I was above. One unit higher than I needed to be. No, but this is kind of nice. I like that I don't have to like constantly be looking at the calendar in game to see how things are going, how we're progressing, to make sure we make it. We can just kind of take our time, build things, just take it easy. Park with the best staff. Best staff. Best roller coasters. And tidiest park. Having these awards does actually help with guest generation, I believe. So, probably gonna see. Yeah, because otherwise it just bumps it up a bit. Otherwise, it's more flat. Once you get up to a certain point, you're not building more stuff. you're not getting those awards, you're not really getting much. And if you have negative ones, I think that negatively impacts your guest generation too. So, okay. So I was thinking if we get the go-karts or something like that, we can have it go through the middle of these loops. But we'll see what we get. There's still more thrill rides to research, and we haven't gotten it yet. So we'll wait and see. If we were to do another one, Rollercoaster is kind of fun though. Ooh, that's big. That's the thing with some of these, it's just like it's like a little bit too big, almost. I mean, we can make it work, that's for sure. It's like, how much space we want to take up? Yeah, that works. Hey, Book of Gaming. I know that guy. I know that guy. He's that good-looking speedrunner guy. How you doing tonight, Book? Good to see ya. How was let's see. You were doing. That's right. You're doing Soul Blazer. How much further did you guys get in Soul Blazer? Welcome, welcome. As you can probably tell, I'm not a ventriloquist. I can't hold that smiling face for ever and talk through my teeth. My webcam is being difficult, and so I need to reset the driver. It keeps freezing, and so we're we're just gonna let it be frozen, and hopefully by the next stream it'll be fixed. So you said good. You're at the last world. Okay, nice. We're wrapping things up. So cool. Good to hear. Yeah, we're working through this scenario, and one fun thing about this one is this is not a time-based scenario. So we can actually take our time and just have fun doing stuff. So good to see you too, Charlie. Yeah, man, twice in one day we get to chat with each other. This is crazy. Does that mean we're good friends? Yup. Okay. All right, Hermione, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you get some good rest and you have an excellent rest of your week. God bless you. And hope to see you again soon. I love the water pieces in a coaster. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that only the quote-unquote water coaster has that available outside of like that one little splash zone in a wooden coaster. So I might be wrong though. There might be some other ones out there that have that ability, but none of them come to mind. But yeah, it's a fun element. Or at least maybe you could have something like fountains that go off around it. Maybe it's not a whole like splash boat section like that, but I don't know. Yeah, this one's called Water Coaster. Yeah. So it doesn't have loops or anything like that. You're kind of in like a little boat car anyways. So you are limited to, it looks like it's got twists, so twisting curves, drops. I mean, as you can see here, you got helixes, you got banked corners, and well, that's actually going pretty fast. But wow, it's got some good. You can get some good speed since it's a steel coaster, not a wooden coaster. But yeah. All right, have a good night. Again, thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Okay. We could do this 3D cinema. Ooh, it's already got like our colors already set. Oh, we need to do the colors for that too. That and that. And Space Raiders is the most, the highest excitement rating movie video thing you can run in this. Okay. Oops. No, we want pathways, not to build rides. I always click on the wrong thing. And let's try to plant another tree over here. There we go. Yeah, this isn't really much of a challenging park. I mean, the biggest thing that can help you with this park, I did when I first started, because you have unlimited money, you don't have to worry about like what you're buying, all that sort of stuff. I don't think that there's no money taps, so you can't do like advertisement because you don't have money to pay for advertising. But the next best thing with some of this stuff is that you can hire a bunch of entertainers and they'll keep people happy, and that is a good quick boost to make sure that you don't have too low of a rating right at the beginning. This globe thing is a 3D cinema. And if you were there, you'd be watching Space Raiders. Sounds interesting.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Yeah, you got that right. That is pretty neat. Okay. So we got that. Oh, that's right. We want to do... So we kind of had I started out this color scheme doing these sequenced shuttle launch coasters. And I was like, hey, that's kind of a fun color theming. We'll do that the whole park. And so we started doing that. So let's get this one updated as well. And what color do we want? Do we have green? We haven't done green actually, so it's going to be kind of close to what that already is, but we'll do that. Ooh. That is really bright. Let's reverse that. That's better. Okay. Cool. People are enjoying that. I want to try to also build something over here, because we have this pathway down here to zigzag and go out that way. Because then we can go around to this coaster as well to have more walking space. People don't want to have it too crowded. Which we could probably just do that right now. I'm not gonna have it go like around. We'll have it go under part of this. There we go. And then we want to meet up over here. Perfect. Cool. Well, that gives a little more space for people to walk around. Once we get all these things in place, then we'll work on the next ride to build. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So, what are we researching? What did we do last? We got space rings. Can we stop doing gentle rides? Really want to see if we can get those go-karts. Or maybe food. Okay, we got pizza. Okay, that's at least something. That's real food. Let's put that there. And we probably should spread out and do some more food and drinks in a few other places. So let's put that there. That there. Cotton candy. Popcorn. Oh, we should do another kiosk. One right there. Should have more of these around anyways. Right there. Should have their color black. Or it'd be nice if you could have like a set. Well, I guess each one can be different. What if we had one that was blue? One that was green. One that's orange. Do that for this too. Purple. Did we do another one of these? I don't think so. Let's do another souvenir stall. Yellow. What are we missing? I don't know. We did red, blue, green, purple, yellow. Did we not do orange? Actually, let's do another kiosk. And orange. There, so when it rains, which this is a desert park, it doesn't rain very much, but when it does, then we can see some fun colors that match all the other rides and things that we're doing. Okay. Oh, and we can do a couple more bathrooms. People always say how they can't find the bathroom. We got 10. I don't know how many more we need, but hey. Maybe we can get the award for the best toilets. There is such an award that you can get. Let's see. If I was to do space rings, would that be too crazy doing it over here? I don't know. I kind of almost want to have have a pathway loop around it so we can get. Let's do some terraforming here. Something like that. I think we can get underneath there just fine. And let's do the cutaway view so we can see. Oh, that's right. No, not that. Shovel. Okay. What level are we on? Okay. Cool. All right, so that's connected now, so we can build all around this easily. But I was thinking we can still do oh, do we not have any like benches up there? Okay. Oof, a lot of people are utilizing that little thoroughfare. Okay, that's better. Let's see. Space rings. Yes. Before we forget. People like space rings. The only problem with it is it's a pretty slow ride. Maybe we don't put it right there. Let's find something skinnier. Something that's 1 or 2 wide instead. But we can put it here. We can still put the exit there. No, entrance there, exit there. Yeah, people will just wait in line for a while because the it doesn't say how long it is, but the runtime is about, I forget, like a minute, minute and a half. So, and you can only have 4 people here at a time, so it's pretty slow. But they enjoy it, so, you know what? We'll let them be happy. They'll just have to grit through their teeth to enjoy it. Because of how long it takes. Okay, there's a lot of good space over here. And we could do like a boat hire thing here, potentially. What kind of water stuff? We do have a boat hire. We could do a boat hire there. Oh, we could do the dinghy slide. That's a good one. Done this one all the time because it's very compact. Very small footprint. Done this one once. I feel like we've done that one. Demon drum, that's a standard one. What about this? Well, it's actually smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Is that the one? Yeah. big is this? This is really big. Woo! Wow. Okay, that's too big. I do like this one. This one looks fine. One thing is, do we want to just like have it closer to the corner so we can fit other things around it? Probably, because it's got a nice long flat section there. Chain lift hill. Sadly, it's only 5 miles an hour. 16 boats, good. I don't know why they don't have the maximum set already for that. Okay, so we're here. How do we want to do it? Do we want to just come straight across from over here? Probably. Well, we can connect it up differently later on. Okay, colors. I'm thinking maybe orange for this one. Ooh, the inside being the color is kind of cool. I like that. And then having it black with the orange accent kind of stands out more, because otherwise if it's orange for the body of the dinghy, it kind of gets lost inside. So I like that. There's already a lot of here that's covered, so you can't really see a whole lot till they get to the queue line or they're on the lift hill, but it works. It works. Cool. Let's get a few more. See, it doesn't hurt us. Might as well get a few more handymen. Get a few more mechanics. Entertainers. Bring it up to 30. Remember, any of you guys here, if you want to be a part of the park, there's a channel points redemption on Twitch. Otherwise, on Rumble and Kick, just throw it in chat, and you can be a part of the park and a part of our success story of completing this scenario. And if you're an entertainer, you can even pick what kind of entertainer you want to be. There's like 9 or 10 different things to choose from. Okay. I do want to keep a section over here open that if we do get the go-karts, we can go through there. Motion simulator. This was going to be down here. And this one, we'll do Thrill Riders, that's the best one. And actually, let's do, what color do we want to do for here? Let's do we want to do blue? Sure, why not? Surprised we haven't gotten the balloon stall yet. That is a really good stall to get. But unfortunately, I haven't seen it. Okay. Top spin. Okay, we're getting close. Hopefully we actually get it. Not every ride is available in every scenario. Each scenario has certain rides that are available from the start, but then also some that you're able to research. So there are some that just will never come up, unfortunately, depending on what scenario you're in. So hopefully that isn't the issue or the holdup for this ride or for this scenario. Oh, we did that one. That's the one we did over here. That's a stand-up. Okay, we've done a stand-up already. Haven't done the corkscrew. Ooh, boy. How big is this thing? That is crazy. That is dense. Man, that's gotta take a long time for someone to design something like that. That actually looks pretty fun. That looks pretty good. Can we fit this in somehow? Yeah, we could do something like this. Okay. I'm not a fan of the abstract for this, at least for this park. And then also, here, let's just get this testing. I'm not a huge fan of this. Here, let's do it this way. This is a nice, easy way to get rid of it. Just it went a long ways. Okay, so for this one, do we want to do purple again? We already have orange, red. We have yellow around already. Either purple or green. There's green right there. Let's do purple. So let's pick a blue line. Oh, that's why it had us do that, huh? Okay, that's not too bad. It's kind of hidden a bit under there, but, you know, it's alright. Yeah, that connects up that way. We'll have something else connect from the other side eventually. Okay. So we said purple. There, that looks pretty good. I like that. The other ones here have the main body is the color. Let's flip this around. Is that a bit much? Not necessarily. It's not overwhelming like the splash coaster here, the water coaster. Ooh, we're getting really close to meeting our goal. Okay, we got perfect. Got the screens for all those. Okay. Looks good. Okay, we got top spin. Let's see, where's a good spot to put another one of these? Could do another one in here. There could be something kind of small to fit in there, but it's still... What if we did top spin and crooked house, and then had the pathway come through here? Actually, you know what? Here, hold on a second. We'll try to do a mirror image of what that is. Actually, you know what? Let's do intense mode. Kind of that medium level. Launch freefall. Okay, launch freefall's next. Let's do pathway there. And a pathway up here. What color do we want to do this? Do we want to do yellow? Let's do yellow. It's already mostly there. I don't know what this is. What is that color? Oh, that's the bottom. Yeah, that works. Cool. Tidiest park in the country. Yeah. Excellent. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be the tidiest park in the country? Anything else would be just ridiculous. Okay, so we got that. And we have the crooked house. Let's see, yellow, green, green, do red. Let's go like that. It's kind of nice sometimes having that extra square like that, so the queue line doesn't come straight to the main path. I wonder if I can fix any of those. We'll see. Probably fix that on a few of these. Looks a little bit cleaner that way. Okay. The only one that's kind of hard to do because it's not very long already anyways is this one. Yeah, we'll do it anyways. Okay. Cool. Well, that is looking good. Let's put the TV screens in here. And let's get some trees. Don't have any out here either. This definitely helps. Like they don't want to be on this outside perimeter here. Woo! We did it! Alright, I don't feel like I'm done with this yet. I kind of want to keep going. We're having a good time here. But yeah, in about 2.5 years, we got to it. I know it says year 3, but we've finished year 1, finished year 2 in the middle of year 3. So 2.5 years. Park company value of just under 400,000. Cool. Man, they didn't have any balloons to let go. What a bummer. One of the main complaints. Too crowded. Still too crowded. Are they just in... Oops. Are they just in the wrong areas? I guess we could build some stuff over here to draw more people to this corner of the park. A little too congested now over here. Could build another coaster or something over here. Side friction. Is there anything... This is one of my favorites, actually. This is a good one. This is a good side friction one there. This one's kind of big. I created that one. It's not too bad. It's not the most exciting. These ones are pretty good too. Ride length 1,600 feet. 13. Really? This one looks a little more fun though. There's a lot more to it. This one's a little taller. Don't get to see as much. Let's do this one. And we'll do that. Okay. Six trains. Nope. That's it. Okay. Oh, we're up in the air. Alright, so color-wise, let's do orange for this one, because there's nothing orange over here. Is this done? It is. Alright. We are now open. Okay. That is it. Let's put some more trees over here as well. Oh, that was actually pretty dense. Oh well. Still looks fine. Still looks good. If anything, it looks a little weird when they're like under some of these things here. Like when they're under the supports. Kind of looks a little funny. But otherwise it looks good. Okay. Yeah, this is looking good. I like everything. It has space around them. It's not too crammed in there. I'm so used to like trying to maximize the space and like cram a lot of stuff in, but it's just not necessary. Okay, that's looking better. It was almost a little too bare over here. Okay, much better. I know we're kind of using some of the same trees and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like it fits the landscape a little bit better because it is sandy. Okay, we got more food. Fruity ice. Put a couple of those around. Do we have room over here for another one? I think so. Okay. Hey, Pickle Nickel, welcome. Welcome in, good to see ya. How was your day? How are you doing today? Let's see. It's probably still good to put more stuff down this direction. Could put something like that here, but that's... How much room do we have? We still have a lot of the park left. Is there anything in the middle? What about like over here? Yeah, no. The face cam is it's kind of broken a little bit. I need to work on getting the updating the firmware or the driver for it. It kept freezing, and I couldn't get it to stop freezing. So I had to keep disabling it and re-enabling it in OBS for it to show, and it just kept doing that, unfortunately. And so I just tried to look at it and have a decent look on my face. Maybe I'm a little too excited, but yeah. So that's what it'll be tonight. But by the next stream, it should be fixed. Oh, we lost the transparency options. There we go. Put this down here in the corner. And this one is done. What's the... should be fine. It's scary. Oh, thank you. I'm constantly smiling. Yeah, I'm playing while not looking at the screen, and I'm like a ventriloquist that can talk through his teeth without showing any movement. You know something called sponsism? No, I've never heard of that. Enlighten me. What is it? It apparently comes from Roblox, and people are thinking that once we die, we will respawn. Basically thinking we're in a game. It's so stupid. Wow. What's the average age of these people that think this? Oh, hey Connor. I think Honest might finally be going back to sleep, hopefully. Alright, well, if you're able to get some sleep, then please go get some sleep. Don't stay up on my behalf, just because I'm alive. But, yeah, get some rest. You need it. People think... I think people are actually starting to believe it. Oh, that's so sad. I hope not. Man, that just goes to show they've been playing games just a little too much. That's a little crazy. Pretty sure some of them are like late teens. Well, if they're the kind of person that that's on Reddit constantly and gets news from Reddit and things like that, then no, that makes perfect sense. Alright, we're still not done with thrill rides. Or shops and stalls. We could find... Let's see, we can put... drink stall there. We can do a popcorn stall here. And a pizza stall. Right there. I've seen it on YouTube or something. It's basically a cult. Yeah, it kind of shows those tendencies. That's a little unsettling. Their god is called Spawn or something. They wow. On Reddit constantly. Hey. Connor, I'm sure you're not on Reddit constantly. You're just on it at times. Like you said, looking for you're on there for a good reason. You're not there to like find purpose and find a whole community and stuff. Yeah, some people are just addicted to Reddit, and it sounds a little scary. Okay, we can build. We still have this coaster. So the last two coasters we have is this classic mini one, which I don't know if we're gonna... Well, that's a pretty decent sized one. And it's a double... That one's pretty good. Okay, maybe these are... Not... I mean, usually this one is a little harder. Wow, that thing is huge. Holy cow. Look at that thing. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. I kind of want to just watch it to watch the test. I want to see what this does. I'll delete it after I watch it, but this oh, it tilts around a little bit. I guess it can kind of maintain its speed a fair amount. I wonder how many lift hills there are. Looks like there's a second one there. Kind of where my cursor is a little bit. Okay, well. Not gonna do that one. It's a little bit too big. Whoa, that's even bigger. Well, no. I don't know if that's bigger. That's pretty big too. And that one you have to have flat ground. You usually do this one because it's pretty small. But this one looks pretty good. That's not... It's not very big. Pickle says, I was literally playing a calm Roblox game when people started talking about something called Spawnsism. Late night quick glance is all I do when I read something crazy and know it's time to get off the internet. Yeah. No, that's a wise conclusion to come to. Yeah. Okay, that's the entrance. There. Okay. Or that's the beginning, I should say. 2 trains, 3 cars each. Okay. 2% more excitement, 2% less intensity. Those do nothing. 2 and 3, 2 and 3. 3. Jehovah's Witnesses believe in Jesus being the Son of God, but he is created. They are literally bringing back that Arian heresy. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I haven't really read too much into that group, but it doesn't sound good. Look at that. Lines right up. Perfect. I see this one can probably be green. I know there's a green right there. Oh, we can do red. We haven't done red in a while. Let's do red. Okay, cool. That looks good. Is it? Tests are coming in. Jesus needs to come back soon before people start believing in Spaghetti Monster. Yeah, there's already people that do. I remember hearing about it. I had known nothing about it. But I just kind of shake my head when I hear that. Yeah, no, it's some pretty crazy stuff out there. Okay. Man, Connor, you've been in the park for a long time. Still lots of energy and really happy. You've been in the park almost the whole time. Pretty much, yeah, nearly the whole time we've been recording. So, how long the scenario's been up. Pretty crazy. It doesn't look like they list these a second time. So you've been on pretty much almost every ride. It almost looks like you've been on, you've been on all the shuttle loop coasters. And you have a little bit of everything here. Big Wiggle, so this is why I'm gonna become a monk. Just kidding. Okay. We got the seafood stall. Do we have we don't have a bathroom here. So we'll put one there. That's our 13th bathroom. What have I been up to today? Honestly, not a whole lot. Today was also a little bit of a slow day. Found one job to apply to. It was new that I saw, but playing a little bit more on that Minecraft map on the realm that I'm a part of. We don't need that. There's one already close. And hey, thank you for the follow. False alarm, she did not fall asleep. Ah, bummer. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate that. Let's see, what else are we researching? More food. Did we... No? Okay. After the hot dog stand, that's enough shops and stalls. Oh, you missed me playing the other day? Yeah, on, I think it was Sunday. Sunday I did a variety of stuff. I played some Minecraft, I played some Fall Guys, as well as Mario Kart World. So, it's kind of fun to just do a variety of stuff. Can these go faster? A little bit. We're going on almost 3 months of this split nights where she's up 3 to 4 hours in the middle of the night. That is tough. And she just won't go back to sleep if you just let her be there. That's hard. Is she like sleeping too much during the day for a nap? Or something like that? Hopefully that doesn't last forever. Let's see, I joined the stream, but I was late. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean the VOD is still on Twitch and stuff if you want to watch. I think I'll be adding it to YouTube as well. But yeah, I was just working more on that lighthouse in the last day or two from the what I was working on, and then doing a few other little things here and there, just kind of mindlessly playing while listening to another streamer play and YouTube and stuff going on. Miss 2, I only caught a few minutes of Bronson watching your stream. I even tried restarting the whole bedtime routine and nothing works. Oh man, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. That's not fun at all. Oh, that's just in the way too much. Okay, how can we... Let's see. Oh my gosh, stop resetting. Can we do something like that? Will that work? Yes. Okay. Okay, that at least adds a little bit more going on. Cool. Gives a little bit, gives another pathway for people to go. Sometimes she naps too long because I'm not going to sleep until 3 or 4 a.m. And I take a nap sometimes when she does, so I don't wake her up in time because I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's just like an endless loop. Charlie, I have to head out. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you stopping by, and thank you so much for the raid earlier. Did I give you a shout out? I don't remember. But let me do it now anyways while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, if any of you guys haven't followed Book of Gaming, please go check him out. He's a wonderful Christian streamer. Right now he's playing a variety of stuff as he takes a short break from his usual speedrunning of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Yeah, you are welcome. Oh, you didn't know that was Connor? Yep. Yep, that's her personal account. Yeah. It took me forever to realize it. Yeah. You just got to look at her little icon and see her beautiful smiling face and be like, "Ah, look, it's Connor." Okay. What else we got coming? Got the hot dog stand. We can put that in a couple places. Come on. There we go. Got a lot of food, but that's okay. We can still spread some out. In general, I think people are pretty happy. This is one of my better parks with having things nice and evenly spaced out. Having plenty of pathways for people to walk around. Yeah, the middle is going to be a little more congested because it's the middle. But it's looking good. Coasters. Spinning wild mouse. These ones, there's not too many large ones. There's this one. Let's see, that's 1,500. Yeah, technically this is the longest one. Where do we want to be? Do we want to... I almost want to have another pathway go around the back of this.
Anyway, last week...
Yeah, let's work on doing a pathway first. Oop, here come the rain. Here comes the rains. Do we want to go? No, we should still go. Well, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't, like, go this far in. Alright, everyone. Stop trying to... Oh, man, is he looking at the coaster? There we go. Could try to go in between these, but that would be... That might look a little messy. I don't know. That's this is a big block to go around. We might want to try to do that. Oh, you got a new cool study Bible? Nice. What's special about it? What is it a certain type of study Bible? Like what makes it stand out from other stuff? From other study Bibles? Okay, so we got that connected. Let's get rid of these trees. I just don't want to look at them. It has a lot more than you expected. I mean, it's your first one. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we have my wife is really likes doing you know, different notes and writing on the edges, and lots of highlighting. And so she found a study Bible that has a what do they call that? All the extra kind of context and the commentary. It's a commentary Bible with room for like writing notes and stuff, and so she's been excited about that. Because before, all she could find was either a Bible that had room for notes or one that had a commentary or whatever, not one that was both. So usually you have a notebook to write stuff into, but this one has areas for you to write into. Nice. That is helpful. I'm not one to necessarily write a lot of... I don't like write and highlight in my Bible, but I know it is very helpful to a lot of people, so that's good. Probably gonna have to get some more handymen, because this is gonna be... We have so many places for people to walk and thus throw up, leave trash, all that fun stuff. So Alright, they're in the middle of ads. Should be done momentarily. Okay, welcome back. Hi, Diana. Welcome in. How's it going? I am doing well. How are you doing tonight? My camera is not working well, so it's just gonna be a picture. We are kind of wrapping up. I'm just trying to fill out the last bit of the park as we get some more rides researched. But we met the requirements of the scenario already, and we're just having fun, just kind of adding more stuff here and there. So, Nicholas. So I just checked, and the study Bible has a certain view that you disagree with. Oh, yeah, that's one thing with the commentaries, is that it all depends on who's writing the commentary. Because sometimes there's some things that are like, well, that doesn't quite make sense, or like, you're kind of missing a little bit there. So, yeah, I understand that. Okay, Rotodrop. Ah, there we go. There's the go-karts. We've been waiting for those. Okay. Let's see. Where do we want to put this? Do we want to put it like over here? It's a decent spot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. $25 and $30. Okay. Okay, so what color are we gonna do with this one? Do we want to do... Maybe do red for this one too. The only other red one we have is down here. This guy here. This guy here, and then... Yeah. Okay, let's do red for this one. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that. Then it's not so redundant. Okay. Let's open that up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Put some benches here in case people get sick when they come off of the ride. Okay. That looks good. Let's see, so for me, I checked John 6:60 through 64. I have a different view on what Jesus meant by that. Meant there, but it doesn't mean that we don't agree on everything else that's in the Bible. Yeah. And as long as it's not like a major thing that's like a matter of salvation, then, you know, I would, you know, at that point, since you have room, I mean, I would just write something about it myself, which my wife has done that when she's read through some commentary stuff, and because there's one or two commentaries just by itself that we have that she bought separately to go through. Whenever there's something there that just doesn't quite look right, you know, she'll write something there about it and highlight it so it stands out. So it happens. Those go away too. Okay, so the bathroom there. We can do one there. One there. I'll make sure that they're all around. There, we can do an information kiosk here. I like putting them on these corners so there's 2 points of access to it. Let's do black. And let's see, do we want one more bathroom? There's one there. One there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. That is good enough. Because people usually complain a lot about not having a bathroom around, so it's nice to have plenty of them around. Okay, there's our go-karts. Now, that was the last thrill ride. Let's see. Pickle Nickel says, I personally wouldn't say it's a salvation issue. It's on the bread and the wine, and Jesus talking about his flesh and blood. Yeah, I know a lot of people have their own, what they interpret it. You know, with it being literal, with it being symbolical, and this and that. So there's, you know, there's a lot of room for interpretation of what different people think. So, I can understand that one in particular being something that possibly not lining up with what you believe, but being able to work through it. So yeah, let's. How am I supposed to go up or down? I thought you could, I thought you could turn while going up and down. Okay, so that's 30. 30. That's kind of misleading. 30, 35, probably 40 or 45. Too high for supports. Oh no! Are we not going to be able to make it because it's too high? Looping coaster in the way. Okay, hold on. Let's fix this. Can we just like bump this up a tiny bit? I want to get there we go. Let's try this. In the way. Alright, do we need to go up one? There we go. And we can do S-bends, right? Is that what it said? S-bend to the right. Coaster in the way. What about to the left? No, but we can we turn? No. Okay, that's just what it is. Alright, we're just going straight through. And it sent you a request. Okay, well, that's not going to happen, so... Not interested. Coolitz, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, guys. Hey, thank you for the raid, guys. How are you doing? What were you guys up to tonight? Glad you could make it. My camera's acting up, so we have a stationary picture tonight, so that's not your eyes deceiving you. But yeah, welcome cross-platform. Oh, we got a raid on Rumble as well. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I don't always see all that stuff, and it doesn't always give a good notification within Rumble's studio and everything, so... But yeah, thank you guys. Awesome. How was your stream playing Sonic Lost World? I have not tried that one, but I don't know. Is that what do you think of Sonic Lost World? Do you enjoy it? Have you played a lot of the other ones? Probably some of the most fun Sonic games that I played were Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, at least in that 3D realm. The game was kind of unfair at times, but it was fun. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because that was out and everything around the time with the Wii U and stuff like that, right? What platform did you play it on? Ah, it's been a long time since I've played this Tycoon. Yeah, no, Fred. Yeah, this is great. This game, this is Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, 1 and 2, looks familiar, but I'm using the Open RCT2 mod that goes over the top of it, and so that has a lot of cool stuff added into the game that isn't normally there. Can we go? Actually, let's go. No, it doesn't even want to get around it. So there's some things in here that people have worked on that have made the game better. And so it's a lot of cool stuff in here. So like in here, for instance, the go-karts didn't have these nice sweeping, gentle turns, kind of like a roller coaster has. It had a lot of it before was just these sharp right angle corners. So that's just one example of something that they have updated and added into the game. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, this is going to be a pretty big coaster. Not coaster. Pretty big go-kart track. But what we'll do is we will then wrap this back around, come down. Alright, now that I got this... Okay, now I can look more at chat here. Let's see. Fill you on the technical difficulties. Yeah, usually it's not too bad. I'm not sure what it is, but I need to just find the driver and just reload the driver, uninstall and reinstall the driver, and that should fix it. My camera started acting up. I think it was on Sunday, and then today it's spontaneous when it happens. Sometimes, like, I had a good amount of time where it was about 20-30 minutes when it was fine, and then it was just constantly freezing right after within OBS if you deactivate and reactivate it after doing that. So I don't know what's causing that, but I'm hoping that a driver update will fix the issue. So we'll see. The adventure games are incredible. Yeah, those are like outside of the original Sonic Adventure or Sonic 2. I played Sonic 2 as a kid. I never had a Sega, but I had friends that did. I played it at different times, and then also Sonic CD. I had that on the computer. I played that quite a bit. Had a lot of fun with that one. So, but then, yeah, when GameCube had the Sonic Adventure 2 battle, got both of those and had a lot of fun with both of those. But yeah, the Wii U, okay. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, take care of yourself at the end of your stream. I'm sure you were busy and a lot going on. So take care of yourself. Do what you need to do at the end of your stream, and we'll see you again hopefully soon. But yeah, thanks again. I appreciate that. Let me give a shout out to you guys. I don't understand why these people will post these things. Why Kick has the worst of these bots, where all these people that just want you to join their Discord for some strange reason. No, I'm not buying views, I'm not doing this and that, I'm not playing your games. Don't even know each other. That's not going to happen. So, anyways, we are getting really close here. I like, oh, this probably could have gone up a little bit. Could redo that. And then we could do, maybe I should do that. And, I think 2 laps is enough. I wish they brought back Crash Bash. Such a good game. I never played that one. What game is that? What's it like, Fred? What do you do in Crash Bash? Is it kind of like a like a Super Smash kind of game, or is it totally different? I'm just trying to make word associations with that, trying to understand it. Let's see. Can we? Let's just go back from here. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Let's fix this. Okay, now that we're up a little higher, can we... No. Interesting. Because usually with these... Let's try this. If we do a sharp corner... No, that's running into the way of it. Interesting, because the way that this was is usually there was like 2 sections. Okay, now I feel dumb for redoing all that for nothing. We could go. Can we go up? No. Too high for supports, anyways. Okay. No, we're just gonna sit here. Go through all of these. Oh, we're at 45 there. Let's just hang out at this height then. It's kind of like Mario Party, but Crash Bandicoot characters so good. Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. Mario Party is always a good time. That's cool. Okay. Well, we didn't quite do exactly what I was wanting to do, but that's okay. Let's do another... Oh, we didn't even do one of those at all. Okay. Well, we met back up. We're fine. We're fine. We're now open. And let's get the colors here. So we have black. What color do we want to do? Trying to look at stuff that's near us. We did an orange over there. We're next to red, next to purple. Could do blue, or could do green. Green's over there. Blue's all the way over there. Why don't we do blue? It does look a little funny. Like it's cutting through, but... it is what it is. And the different colors are fine for the cars. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. And 2 laps. Cool. Well, there you go. We got our 6 shuttle loops all synchronized together. And then we have go-karts going through the loops at the same time. Very cool. Very cool. That was what I kind of wanted to do from the beginning when I was doing these. So, glad we could get that working and put in there. At this rate, what time it is, probably be good if I don't stay up too late tonight. I've been staying up a little bit too late, it feels like, the last several nights. So, alright, I want to get those in the shot. Okay, let's get rid of this. But that's right on the edge. Could do something like this. Trying to figure out what to do for the thumbnail. That's not bad. Ooh, and maybe we can like time it to do... Oh, is it gonna go at the same time? Yes. Come back down. There we go. We got a thumbnail going through the loop. Or going around the loop as well as through the loop at the same time. Excellent. Alright. Very cool. So, there's still a few things here and there. Oh, there's a twister wooden coaster. Alright, let's do one of these. Let's do one of these over here. Whoops. Oh, that's a lot. That one's cool. I feel like this. And it's not too big. One train, 12 cars. Okay. This will be our last ride. And what color are we going to do? Yellow? I think we should do yellow. Okay, let's get the colors going while we wait for it to test. Black, black, yellow, yellow, and black. Let's reverse these. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Okay. Cool. Put our benches over here, a trash can. I don't really need another trash can. Let's do that. Take out that bench there, put one there. TV screens here. And that should do it. Oh, that's right. We want to have pathway be a little different there. Did we do that? No, we didn't do that there. Or there. Okay. Excellent. The Tycoon I used to play needed restaurants and restrooms. Maybe it was a newer one. Was it theme park based, or what was it based on? What were you building for the most part? We want to change what would it look like if we did rocks over here. Just to kind of change things up a little bit. Cool. And then back to sand. Make this smaller and kind of clean up around these edges. Oops. I did not mean to do that. No. Whoops. Okay. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I remember playing. I know. Like we played Zoo Tycoon when I was younger, and I know that one you could put restaurants and bathrooms and all that kind of stuff. It was a roller coaster builder. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know that there was a Sim theme park that I played as a kid. So that was by the people that did like Sim Ant and some other games kind of like that. So that was a little different. Yeah, let's just kind of clean this up a little bit more. Cool. Oh, an ad is about to start. All right, we'll hang out for a little bit more. Let's build another ride. What else? What else could we do? I don't really want to do helicopters and things like that. We've done all these other ones. I guess we never did the swinging ship. We can easily do that. Could stick it right here. This one, let's do orange for this one. Oof, let's change that. At this rate, it might be good to just have both that black. Yeah, that looks fine. It might have been that one, yeah. It was a little bit more cartoony of a theme park builder, but the one thing that I remember that stood out, like building the coasters and all that, was more simplified. Very simple track pieces, but like the staff had like a staff room that you had to put out there, and they had to kind of recharge their energy over time. And what else? There was they had different skill levels. So you could, when you were hiring them, you saw them from like a list, and you picked them out based on their skill level. So that was a little different, but it was fun. I mean, I was a kid when I played it. I didn't really know better half the time, anyways. Back when I used to play a lot of Red Alert 2. I never played that one. I'm not sure what that one is. But I know I didn't play that. What was Red Alert 2? Okay. I think we probably could stay on for another hour or more finishing this up, but honestly, we're at the mercy of waiting for things to be researched in order to fill out the rest of the park, but I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, look at this. There's a lot going on here. We have this pretty full. We can put some like food stalls over here. What if we did that? This is kind of like food court row over here. Oh, we have a bathroom already. We're good. We don't need another bathroom. Okay. Nice. Well, people will not go hungry or thirsty. Okay. Let me find someone to raid you guys out to. Let's go find someone to bless with some viewers. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Just the Mess is playing. I didn't know she was playing tonight. That is awesome. Let's go raid on Twitch. We're gonna raid Just the Mess. Make sure I get this correct. Games, not gaming. Okay, so we got that. And then on Rumble, let's see who we can find on Rumble. And Kick, no one's there on Kick, so we're not going to worry about you. There's almost never anyone on Kick. Okay, let's see. Let's see, Rio is live. Let's see, who else is gaming that is playing something interesting tonight on Rumble? We're gonna see if anyone's playing some sort of, I don't know. No one's really playing retro games very often. But that's okay. Okay, there's at least someone that I recognize his name that I've seen on X. And he's playing some Rocket League right now. And so I'll send you off. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. What is he doing? Is he even playing Rocket League anymore? It doesn't look like it. Looks like he's doing something else. We'll find someone else. I wish it wasn't so hard to find people. Alright, here's something interesting. This guy is playing Farming Simulator. That actually looks interesting. So. Okay. I will send you over to him as Miller Time Gaming. I can't vouch for him necessarily, so hopefully he's a good, clean guy. So, okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Let me start these raids. Never played a Command and Conquer or Stronghold strategy. I didn't play that many strategy games like that when I was younger. I didn't really get into those ones, so unfortunately. So, but anyways, Fred, thank you for being here. I'm not sure if you're not followed, please follow if you want to see more content like this. But otherwise, and everyone else as well on Twitch, wherever you are, I will probably be live not till Friday. I've got small group tomorrow and Thursday, so that will be taking up some time. So have a good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate that. And the amazing raids from Tulis, from Book of Gaming, from Bob Builder. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night. Let me get these raids confirmed, and we will see you hopefully on Friday.